Hello, gurus. Welcome to another day. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump into charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you some MCRT stuff, which is amazing. The smart contracts, the lobby systems. We're really building something. I'm really impressed with what the team's been building. I was looking through all the websites and all the different things. Amazing. I'm going to show you some in the video, but Bitcoin. By the way, first, I just want to say, everyone, look at my watch list. Look what we've been buying, what we've been trading. Look at my watch list from yesterday. Do you all see this? It's like every single one is green. And these are very different, like asset classes, very different things. And look at my watch list. Booyah, everyone. This is skill. This is like mastery of an art. This is something that I built a big position on IOTA. If it plays out, 1,697% gain. So 16 times. I've got $100,000 trade, so it'll become 1.6 million if this plays out. Now it could be delayed more, it could take years, but it's on some major support here. Stochastic very oversold, so I built a big position. But anyway, that position's already up on Bybit. I opened it the last week. It's up already $10,900. It's 100,000. You know, if you remember, I tried to get it to 250,000. Now it's at like 10,900, but 54% because I only used 20K. So it's already made almost $11,000 plus. So I have $31,000 now in this from 20K now plus almost 11K. So I have 31,000 from a trade I opened last week. If you follow my videos, in this account, 288,000. MCRT, Bitcoin, Uniswap, FXS. That's is in this account, and on my watch list I have some stocks. But let's jump into Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Green a little bit. Big volume coming in that channel. You can see this clearly. This channel here, most likely playing out like this. Let's go closer. This is each candle becomes daily now. I just zoomed in, so each of the candles is daily. You can see here that it's on some support. It's trying to hold here, but most likely coming to the channel. Most likely coming to here. But it's climbing, so even though it's moving sideways, so it's not dropping. Even if it comes down now, it's not 23 like it used to be. It's like 25 now. You know what I mean? Because it's moving sideways. Even if it comes down to the bottom of the channel, it's not so big of a drop anymore. Volume turning, stochastic turning up. 4 hourly, volume overbought. Double wave as well. Usually on double top on stochastic, it can mean top. It's getting rejected. It got rejected off this trend line exactly as I said. If you took the trade from earlier today, congratulations, already in profits. It's got rejected here, and this is hard to, here you need to see, because usually it should play out 70% of the move. So it should come down like that, then break out. That's what usually happen. It's getting rejected here. But again, Bitcoin is showing strength on the 4 hourly and the daily. 4 hourly looking overbought, but the daily's not. That's why I think, and with the pivot, the Fed printing and things like this, I think we could get a spike out of here. So that's my intuition. I think we're going to get a spike out of here. I had some longs open, but I closed the long yesterday, which was a mistake actually. Bitcoin is up a lot from that previous yesterday long. But I think I'm going to go long here on a rejection. So I'll put a long from this supports, because it's built a lot of support here from 27,122. I want to get a big long for Bitcoin, but it's at resistance. It's at resistance. That's the only thing. It can come down to 25 and even come down, as I said, to this 24. But it's not such a big drop. So it's worth the risk to reward. So I'm going to open a Bitcoin trade here on the support. So on this support here, stop loss below the weekly, and take profit. I make it a really long-term trade for Bitcoin. Trying to do it with all of this is done by my phone. The recording, the trading, stocks. I also buy a lot of stocks, and so okay. Now we're going to find where the big resistances are. Where are all the big resistances where we need to take the profit? The first big resistance is the top of this white line. The next big resistance is these previous supports that have turned now into resistance. So this is why here at 29,000 we have so much resistance. So that's a point where it's going to hit resistance. Very strong resistance. 29, almost 30K is a very strong resistance. So that lines up perfectly with the target of this breakout from this triangle that I showed you before, which is beautiful. So longer term, that's the trade setup I'd set on Bitcoin. And then I go closer just to see how I can set. So I can pull back a little bit here to the bottom of this channel. So here. So this is the trade that's how I'd set it. Because on the 15 minutes, on hourly it's pulling back. 15 minutes, wow, look at that sell spike. But I ate the sells very quickly, not major drop. Could really miss out here. If it could just shoot out of here. But I think one more rejection, then so that trade will be a longer term one. But I would leave this. Yeah, that's the big resistance at 30K. But I would leave this trade out of here, because if that's coming out of here, it could go for the biggest resistance for Bitcoin is up here. 22 times risk to reward, risking 362 to make $8,192 per Bitcoin without leverage. But remember, you can buy $1,000 of a Bitcoin. With 10x leverage, it's $810,000. No, $81,000. With 100x leverage, it's $810,000. So this is a trade that I would take on Bitcoin. But I've got this IOTA trade up 11,000. I've got this Bitcoin trade that's set here at 2696. I mean, 26,916 is pretty close to where we are right now. There should be a pullback to that level. So I'm already going to go long, but let's put that order, but I'll take profit at 35K. Take profit at 35,000. That makes 2,934, and I risk $81. Let's take more risk because it's a nice trade. Okay, now I risk $114. More risk. Okay, 114. Why risk 26? So 114 to make 2,900. But then I'm gonna add more to this trade. So I'm gonna add more to this order. I'll make it 2 Bitcoin. 2 Bitcoin. So now I'm risking $630 to make 16,000. Nice risk to reward. Beautiful. So that's on Bitcoin. If you want to trade like me, or also check out MCRT. I recommend looking at it, doing your own research. This is the yearly chart for MCRT. It's down 7% on the year. On the month, about 1%. You can read about it and you can see what it's been doing. There's been influencer streamcasts, there's tournaments happening. It's all on the blockchain. It's games where we got valued at 46 million, which is beautiful. We've got a lot of cool stuff happening for MagicCraft, and you can just read about it on the markets. MagicCraft is available on these exchanges. Which is amazing. Thank you for watching, everyone. And to trade, the links are on Bybit. There's steps down below. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button. This is JamesCryptoGuru, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.